How the United States could regulate crypto, the first of many reports. This is massive news coming out yesterday. Yahoo Finance put a short video out. Then I've got an article to go over. Very, very important stuff, no matter which cryptocurrencies you are or are not invested in. So let's waste no time. Go ahead and hit that like button. Really helps us out on the channel. This is the massive news we've been waiting for. Now, this is just the start. This is just a 1-minute clip. How the U.S. could regulate crypto. Listen into this Yahoo Finance report. It's only 1 minute long. We're going to listen to it, analyze it, and then jump into another article that adds a little bit more to it. So listen in closely.
The first of many forthcoming reports from the Biden administration on how to regulate cryptocurrencies at the direction of President Biden's executive order out this afternoon. This one focused on coordinating with global allies on regulating crypto. In a memorandum to President Biden, the U.S. Treasury, in consultation with Secretaries of State and Commerce, among others, said the U.S. must work with international partners to develop global standards for digital payments and central bank digital currencies. Specifically, the U.S. will continue working with the G7 on crypto, focusing on movement of money in private and public sectors, reducing payment inefficiencies, CBDCs, and adoption of new technologies. The U.S. will work with key allies to develop a vision for digital assets to ensure financial stability, national security through strong regulations. And the U.S. will also work with the G20 to engage with other major economies to make cross-border payments using crypto more seamless and safe.
Now, that last point, I want to dive into that a little bit deeper. G20 regulators call for new crypto rules on cryptocurrencies. This is the global payment system that we have been talking about. This is the reason why XRP is in all of this trouble. They're trying to dive into XRP. They're trying to figure this out because they know the power of cryptocurrency, being able to send cross-border payments instantaneously. However, it needs to be regulated. That is why the G20 parties are coming together here. So the FSB, or Financial Stability Board, called for new global rules for cryptocurrencies on Monday. Will submit a report to the G20 finance ministers and central bank governors in October. So we are looking at October for more clarity on regulatory and supervisory approaches to stablecoins and other crypto assets. Now, when I hear other crypto assets, I basically am saying in my head, everything that's not Bitcoin, basically, right? That is where I'm at, because we saw the first draft of the bill. Bitcoin looks to be, a commodity, right? In the eyes of the important figureheads making decisions on cryptocurrency. But what about all other assets, right? That's the big question. Is it a security? Is it a commodity? What does that approach look like when they're looking and vetting all of these different cryptocurrencies? We have well over 20,000 cryptocurrencies. This is going to take some time and a lot of effort. We shall see what comes out of it, but more information will come on this front as it relates to stablecoins and other crypto assets in October. Now, the body of regulators, government officials, and central bankers pointed to recent market turmoil as evidence of risk to financial stability, highlighting that a failure of a market player can quickly transmit risks to other parts of the ecosystem. We saw that happen with the Terra Luna fallout, right? Bitcoin dropped 20% just on that alone. And there, of course, are spillover effects in traditional finance as well. The statement from the FSB made particular reference to so-called stablecoins, UST collapsing, which have been on the agenda for several financial authorities since even before May's Terra crash. But May's Terra crash, again, brought it to the forefront, and I think kind of fast-tracked this situation in terms of figuring out what they're going to do with stablecoins. Now, the FSB is an international body based in Switzerland that coordinates on and promotes international financial stability. Its members include national authorities and central banks from 24 jurisdictions, including the United States, Russia, and China, and conducts outreach with approximately a further 70 other central banks, or jurisdictions, rather. But while it's emphasizing current market issues as an impetus to act, the FSB has been looking at crypto for a while now. In February, it published a report assessing risks from crypto assets, warning that they could pose to global financial stability due to their scale, structural vulnerabilities, and increasing interconnectedness with the traditional financial system. The FSB's statement aligns with several recent comments from senior finance officials and committees. On July 5th, the Bank of England's Financial Policy Committee warned that crypto assets may one day pose a risk to the wider financial system and called for enhanced regulation. Last Friday, this sentiment has also been echoed by the U.S. Federal Reserve Vice Chair, who has said that the sector needs strong guardrails. So, with that being said, it looks like stablecoins will be the first to be analyzed and figured out, something we had talked about and many other people had talked about, because it hits home to the financial system the most, in my opinion, right? It really does threaten the US dollar and other countries' currencies because of the nature of stablecoins and what they're supposed to do. We saw algorithmic stablecoins not so much relied on as some of these other stablecoins, at least thus far, like USDC and to some extent Tether, right? So that's what I've got for you here in this update. There will be a lot more coming on how the United States and other countries could look to regulate crypto, but we're expected to see G20 regulators come together and find a way to figure out stablecoins. So that's what we're watching for. More information will come, of course. We'll bring it to you right here on the channel. Thank you so much for popping in. Again, hit that like button on your way out. Let me know what you think, though, too, down below in the comment section. Definitely want to hear from you on this front. Very, very, very important news here this morning coming out as it relates to crypto regulation. Again, more information will be coming, and we'll be bringing it to you right here on the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.